What's up? Welcome back to The Usual Suspects. I'm your girl, Sharpe Johnson, with the God himself, Brother Hiram my King. What's up, babe?
Before we even get into it, we need to let everybody know that it is imperative, very important that you hit that like button and you hit that share button. Help people get involved with what we're doing here at the Usual Suspects podcast. And don't forget, we get all our articles from the Reporter Newspaper, online.com, the Reporter Newspaper. Sharpe Johnson, let's just get right into it. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Shannon Sharpe offers $50,000 reward after $1 million robbery. Shannon Sharpe, the ex-NFL star who's now a sports commentator and celebrity podcast host, was reportedly the victim of a home burglary last week. TMZ reported the break-in occurred between 7 and 9:30 p.m. on May the 19th while Sharpe was dining with friends in Los Angeles. Although there were allegedly no traces of forced entry, Sharpe recognized something was different after returning home from dinner and contacted the police. He discovered he was missing $1 million worth of watches, jewelry, and luxury bags. The ex-NFL player has reportedly offered a $50,000 reward for any information leading to the burglar's arrest.
Man, when I heard about this thing, well, first off, I watch Shannon and Skip every morning. You be at work, so you don't see me just enjoying it, right? But at any rate, you can't even see it on his face. I was watching today, I didn't even see it on his face. It said that he got home, he was out having dinner, champagning with some people out on the town. He come home and he said he noticed something was wrong. Wasn't no break-in or nothing like that, but he noticed something was kind of wrong, right? And so he realized some watches, some jewels, you know what I mean, and some bags worth over $1 million. Now, what the hell kind of, I don't know nothing about the bag game, but apparently these bags are worth a lot of money, and his watches, of course, is worth a lot of money, okay? And so they said it wasn't no break-in, but he was burglarized. Meaning, to me, this is just me guessing, which it makes me uncomfortable. Somebody let themselves in. Now, I don't know if he got a cleaner or some kind of chick that he trusted before. And, you know, chicks do make keys when you're not looking. If you give him a key, it may be another key, brother Shannon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but he notices because he know how he plays things. I'm gonna be honest. Now, my humble opinion is probably was a family member. He do got kids in college. Not trying to be funny, or could be somebody close to him. You know, to really know the value of what they took. You know, it had to be somebody who really needed some money, somebody who was close to him and knows what those things are. Because people who gonna steal stuff, they're gonna take anything that is valuable. So what they saying is he noticed some things were out of place. That's why he contacted the police. But if it was somebody randomly trying to get the man,
I think me and you agree. I don't think it's just anybody random, because they was able to get in the house.
Yeah,
and wasn't no break-in.
Yeah, it's somebody close. I bet you gonna have this stuff at Club Shay Shay now, because he be having all kind of characters up at
Club Shay Shay is I'm sure it's not his house.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure though. I'm just saying.
You know, someone come and get some backdrops or something. You can have that. You know, anything like here. Somebody asked me, "Was this our basement?" This is not our basement. We downtown Akron. We in a building.
Yeah,
an office suite, doing our thing and stuff like that. But anyway, good luck to Shannon Sharpe, man. And he going through some things this past week, right?
I get that. I'm just looking at it like you're gonna give $50,000 to get back $1 million worth of stuff. You're gonna get 50.
Yeah, that's good though. You said somebody needed some money. Now they go for the pawn and stuff. They're gonna get some money. They gonna get $1 million. But hey, maybe the would-be thug family member or someone, they're gonna be defellowshipped out of the Sharpe family at that point. But they're gonna get that 50 grand. And like I said, Shannon Sharpe ain't looking too good in the news lately with him and Kwame Brown. Now this. Oh, maybe Kwame Brown had something to do with it.
Oh, that's messed up. That is messed up.
All right, what we got next?
We got Gunplay puts DJ Envy on blast with leaked phone conversation.
Now, this will be a good one.
Gunplay. Yo, Envy on the phone.
Yo, Envy.
Play, what up, bro?
What's up, man?
How's everything with you?
I'm blessed beyond belief, man. Everything is good, man. Why you talking crazy, man?
Talk crazy about who?
About me, my brother. What I had to do with anything, man, and my wife posting a GoFundMe, man. My baby was sick, man. She had a heart defect, my brother. Why has nothing to do with cars? You know I'll slap the shit out you, boy.
I wasn't talking about your baby.
Nah, you was. Envy, I'll slap the Envy, for real. Envy, for real. You know I'll slap the shit out of you, right? For that. You know that, right?
We ain't doing all that.
No. I want to be clear here. You know I would slap the shit out of you about that, right?
And then we can fight, but that's not the reason I'm saying that. See,
nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. It ain't gonna be a fight. Nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. Envy, it ain't gonna be a fight, dog.
If I wanted to disrespect, I wasn't trying.
But you did. Why'd you bring me into that?
I wasn't talking about.
Why did you bring me into that, Envy? And so I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong to handle my business then, right?
But what's your business? I'm having a conversation with you. If you feel like I disrespected you, I'm talking to you like a man. I'm like, nah, whatever. And if you feel I did, I apologize. That wasn't my intention.
Well, I need a public apology because that my wife is affected by that. My brother, we sat in that hospital for 28 days, homie. That shit was some real shit. That shit had nothing. It ain't even about the money. You know what I'm saying? My wife is in panic mode. My wife put that up, and this is what it is. And that's how she felt. She was in panic mode. I told her to chill, but it's cool. We did a GoFundMe. That ain't nothing, my brother. So don't bring my child into this, my nigga. Because then we gonna be having bad blood, dog.
And if you felt that way, I apologize. That's what I was trying to do. And I fuck with you. So
that's what I'm saying. Right?
I apologize.
Thank you, my brother.
Cleared up my will.
Hey, man, so the thing that trips me out after hearing it, right? It seemed like Gunplay was trying to clout chase. He literally, because you and I saw it, we can actually see the video.
Right.
It's a phone sitting on the bed or on wherever the hell it's sitting at. Somebody else is recording Gunplay, talking to the phone. Like this phone is like the phone that you just got there. And someone is I'm doing this as I'm talking to the phone. So you can clearly see the phone sitting on the damn thing, right? And what Gunplay's energy at first is, I slap you, right? Thinking that Envy is going to cower underneath that. Like Envy was going to say, oh, no, yeah, understand. But no, Envy ain't no punk like that. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know, I don't know why they be tripping on the light-skinned energy and shit. But you know what I'm saying? I think that backfired on Gunplay a little bit. He literally thought that man was going to cower underneath those threats. They were like, no, clearly. I slap you for that, right? Dude say, we can fight if you want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that was. I think that's crazy, but I think it was manly for Brother Envy to say, yo, word is born, son. If it was disrespectful, I didn't mean that. That was not my intentions.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I apologize.
Well, I never knew who Gunplay was until I seen him on Love and Hip Hop Miami. So
who is he?
He's the light-skinned one with the dreads, all the tattoos, and was on drugs and all kind of stuff. Now that's where I know him.
So he's not a recording artist. He's not a rapper.
Hey.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Okay.
Signed to Rick Ross's record label.
Well, I'm just saying I was introduced to him on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
He's a reality star to you.
To me, I'm not going to just call him a reality star. Maybe, he, that's how he had to get his money. Maybe he wasn't touring, maybe whatever stuff he got.
He is a reality star though.
Yeah. But
I'm saying you don't know him as a rapper.
No, I do not know him as the
So did he have all that type of energy on the show? I'm sure he did.
He did. I will say that. He did. But how I view the video that I seen on social media was, dude, you acting like you checking this man, but for real, you really not, because this man, he is holding his ground and he's telling you, and maybe when he was doing the pot shots at Rick Ross, he didn't realize, him saying that, or he didn't know the reason why, because I'm pretty sure, because the way Envy is, I've been watching him for years, I'm pretty sure he didn't have all that intel, because he's not that type of person. I don't think he would have took that.
Well, he did say, he did allude to, if Rick Ross was the biggest boss for real, he would let your man do a GoFundMe when he needed help. He did say that.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure he didn't have all the intel of why the man was doing the GoFundMe to get
good point.
To get that help, because he turned around and said, my wife did that.
Good point.
And I told her to chill, and it wasn't about the money. Well, if that was the case, then you should have never even brought that into it. Then all you should have said is, hey, what you said, kind of offended my wife, because that was a tough time for us, with the baby and this and that. I'm saying, I know why she put up, well, I don't know exactly why, but my opinion, she put up the GoFundMe because old boy ain't got it like that. And, so, but
you gotta keep it. Yeah, when your wife do it, she knows the reality.
She knows the reality. He was like, she was in panic mode. Yeah,
she was in damage mode.
So I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So to me, Gunplay, you look crazy. No, it ain't even clout chasing. It
was clout chasing, because people. And then he ended up putting it on social media himself. He said, "I demand."
Okay.
He said, I demand an apology from you, my brother, after he done talked crazy to the guy. My brother, at the end of the day.
But you can't tell somebody when to apologize and how to. The man said, he said, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to give you a public apology. I mean.
I guess he wanted it the next day.
Because it was Memorial's Day. People was out barbecuing. I don't even think they did their show on Memorial's Day. That man is tripping. He should have waited until the next Breakfast Club episode came out. He could have seen it on BET.
Maybe he did watch it on YouTube. Maybe he did watch it and nothing. He said, I gave him ample amount of time. Maybe he could have. Maybe Gunplay was being one-dimensional and thinking, hey, he can get on Instagram, he can get on Gram, Facebook, YouTube. He can just get on there making a public apology, let me get on this phone and say this, Maybe that's what he thought.
I have to do my research and see if
that's what he thought.
And see if Love and Hip Hop Miami is filming right now. Maybe they trying to make sure they got some good content for the show. I mean, I'm just saying, because there's other things going on, with DJ Envy right now. So
whole bunch of stuff.
So people gonna tune in to to see. I don't know. I gotta do some investigation.
Hey, listen, man. We want to tell y'all, man. If you like what we're doing here at The Usual Suspects, please don't forget to hit the like button and also hit the share button. Again, we are The Usual Suspects. We're here in Blackburn, Ohio. If you're trying to promote you and your style in this particular neck of the woods, give us a call at area code 330-937-2632. That number again, sweetheart, is 330-937-2632. What we got next?
We got B2K singer Raz breaks window and gets on hospital roof.
That's Raz B? What's his name? Raz?
Raz, yeah, that's Raz B.
Okay.
Alarming behavior from Raz B. Breaking a window at a hospital and climbing onto the building's roof, forcing police to get involved. TMZ Hip Hop has learned the scary incident went down on a Thursday in Kansas City, the morning after the B2K singer posted a video on Instagram where he repeatedly said he didn't feel safe. Raz B claimed to be at a Hilton hotel in Kansas City on Wednesday night, saying he was fighting to stay alive and didn't want to have to do this surgery here. He also posted the address for a Kansas City hospital. TMZ obtained video showing Raz on a roof of the same hospital as shocked onlookers watched in horror from a window across the way. Law enforcement tells TMZ officers were dispatched to St. Luke's Hospital at 10:20 a.m. on that Thursday after being called by off-duty cops and hospital security. Police say when they got there, they determined he had broken a window in order to climb to the roof. There was a concern Raz might jump off the ledge. Cops say the fire department responded to the scene and they placed mats down below just in case he did. Police say a negotiator got involved too, and he ultimately came back through the window peacefully and was treated by medical staff. Needless to say, folks online are super concerned about Raz B's behavior. It's unclear what his condition is right now, so nobody knows.
Man, I seen pictures of the video that he put out, talking about he don't feel safe and everything. I didn't have time to watch the whole video, right? He was puffy-eyed, he was upset, he looked terribly upset because he was going through some issues about this here upcoming surgery, whatever the hell was going on, right? I have a problem. I'm gonna come out and say, don't you laugh at me either.
Okay.
But I have a problem, man. Everything ain't made for social media, okay? Everything is not made for social media. Certain things are made for yourself. Like, now, I'm about to go down here a little bit. If I'm going to Amsterdam, do I got to show everybody I'm in Amsterdam? I mean, I'm in Amsterdam, okay? That's what I'm doing, okay? Coincidentally, if you leave your house like that, apparently Shannon Sharpe knows that they're jumping in your house, coming through, stealing stuff. So it might be safe to say, maybe you shouldn't post everything. I'm saying all that to say, when you're an artist, when you got tours coming up, albums about to release, when you are trying to keep your face in the place, trying to be that guy, I think people just create shit. I think people just create shit just to get on social media so their name could be in the algorithms. And I just, it's hard to maintain that fame, right? Or that popularity, because with fame comes money. And when you're resorting to weird stuff, and I'm not saying what my man was going through was weird. I'm saying when you resorting to weird commentary and all types of stuff, and you becoming a social media whore or whatever, I have to think it's suspect. I mean, everything ain't made for social media. Why would you get on social media and tell the world you having an issue like that? Where's your homeboys at, damn it?
Okay, well,
Where your homies?
Okay, well, I get what you're saying. I do, but I can look at it through a different lens. Obviously, now I may be wrong, and if I am, I'll be happy that I'm wrong. But he must ain't got no significant other or no woman because he's at the hospital by himself. Where's his mama? Where's daddy? Where's his bandmates or his fellow people that he sing with? Somebody that not there that really care about him is not there. Going through surgery is something that is serious.
Good point.
To some. They may give him some medication. Maybe that's why his eyes was puffy like that. Or maybe he wanted somebody to be there by his side and wasn't nobody there. That was his way of, crying out.
And so he gets on the ledge and then they can talk him back in. Bullshit. Okay. Yeah, if you about to, I don't understand. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
When people go through stuff that
you're a star.
Just because he's a star doesn't mean that he handles every.
I mean, on you.
Okay, because if something happened to him, people need to know.
He's about to make it happen. He's on the ledge. He's about to make it happen. So you scared of what's about to happen to you in the surgery, and now you about to go jump on the ledge and jump off the damn cliff.
Well, it might be some other emotional things going. It might have been more than just that. There, when you feel alone and you just feel like nobody's around, people, they go through that. I mean, it's sad.
That's a good point.
It's sad that that he went through that and he put it on social media. But this should be a wake up call to many, especially when you have family members, whether they're famous or not. When somebody's going through something, somebody should be there to be that support system to them, that lifeline to them, because things like that, as we see with this superstar.
I tell you one thing I have an issue with too, is when I looking up down social media and I see somebody have half sleep, with the Jerry curl bag on, with the hospital gown on, and they got the cell phone like this, and it says my current situation. Boy, crazy.
How
do I supposed to respond to that? What am I supposed to say? Damn, you look fucked up, bro. I mean, what are you supposed to say?
You got people to be like prayers for you. Well, true story. Sidebar, true story. We had someone that worked at my job that ended up going to the hospital and was in the hospital in the middle of the night and actually posted it and tagged a couple of us so that we can see that, you know, this person was in the hospital because he wasn't able to call.
But he was able to take a photo op in the middle of the bed. He couldn't call you, but he could pick up the phone, go to social media, and take a picture of himself.
But it was in the middle of. But it was in the middle of the night, though. When the person went, it was in the middle.
Okay, so what you saying? Okay, okay. I don't know what the hell are you trying to say? They wasn't going to have the mental faculties after the event. Like he about to go in. If this is an emergency, I'm sure by morning time he was better.
He was in the hospital bed. He had got admitted. So I'm just.
Boy, where you up, man?
But listen, I was just okay, but yeah,
my current situation.
But I get that, and I understand what you're saying. But some of us use Facebook to reach out to family members. Hey, you ain't seen my kids in a while. Look, so and so going proud.
Different.
I mean,
come on, man.
And you know, and there's some that use it. You know, put all their stuff on there that, you know, take a look at me now because, you know, maybe back in the day they was being bullied or people talked about them or wagged on them and want people to know, look at me now. I mean, it's...
You know what? And I didn't mean to cut you off. I hate when people say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Yes, I did. Listen, I didn't mean to be rude while cutting you off.
Okay.
Okay, I got to remind myself that social media... like on Facebook, you have friends. These people that's following you are your friends, right? So I have to remind myself, those people are talking to their friends. Now, in reality, we know good and goddamn well you don't have 4,999 friends, okay? You just want your people, you want everybody to see this stuff, okay? I'm just saying, geez, man, I don't know. What we got next?
Disney's The Little Mermaid swims past $117 million at the U.S. box office on opening weekend. Disney's live-action movie The Little Mermaid brought in $117.5 million at the U.S. box office in the fifth best opening for Memorial Day weekend in history, according to the Box Office Mojo. The remake of the 1989 Disney animated classic stars, I think her name is Halle Bailey. Is that Halle Bailey as Ariel? Bailey's adoption of the character was widely praised by critics.
Adaptation.
Yep. Bailey's adaptation to the character was widely praised by critics. Although the movie as a whole got decidedly mixed reactions. On one of the movie following apps, which is Rotten Tomatoes, it was just 67 of critics gave the movie a favorable review. The audience were far more pleased with the film, with 95% giving it the thumbs up on Rotten Tomatoes. But the IMDb, remember I asked you earlier what that was? That is what the information for the movies. It's like an information movie.
It's a database.
Oh, it's a database. Okay, which also tracks audience reviews. Said it had to adjust some of the ratings overseas after it found the movie was a victim of review bombing. The Little Mermaid remake has been the subject of controversy and right-wing media on some social platforms, with users posting racist remarks because Disney cast Ariel with a black actress. The trailer for the film made its debut earlier this year, setting off a debate about whether Ariel should be black or white. Rob Marshall, the film's director, called critics' complaints about casting a black actor small-minded in an interview with Vanity Fair. Many have argued that casting a black actress in the role helps black children feel represented in popular culture. Despite the controversy, the movie was amongst the most successful films ever to debut on Memorial Day Box Office Mojo reported. Including international ticket sales, The Little Mermaid brought in $185.8 million over the weekend.
Come on, that's a weekend now. Now look, you're not old enough to remember this because you're 19. Okay.
Okay.
But I read on MSN News that this is not the first time this happened with a nice young girl. Okay? This is not the first time Black America have had to endure watching a young would-be superstar, okay, take on something of this this magnitude, okay? Someone that takes on something that America sees as white and put a little black to it, okay?
Right.
We got Stephanie Mills in The Wiz, okay? She came out, speaking of Stephanie Mills, she will be in Blackburn, Ohio in July, okay? Big ups to her. But at any point, she came out and she said, she posted herself, she feels what this girl have to endure and how the white America is coming at her, and she feels that anyone, more than anyone that knows that feeling is her because she walked those shoes a couple of decades ago with The Wiz, right? Now, we enjoyed that movie. She said she was tormented because Judy Garland or whoever the hell the original Dorothy was a stack. The America had her up so high. Back then, people was not as politically correct as they are now. Right. So she was getting it a lot rougher. And in the note, she told the new mermaid,
Haley Bailey,
she says, show them that this mermaid is made of Teflon. You know what I mean?
The young lady, she's very talented. I mean, I know she can sing her butt off. So it's interesting. And I am happy to see that we are getting black princesses and little girls can have something else to look up to. But I would like it if they would make our stories a little bit more relatable, though, for us.
Well, that wasn't made for us. That's a mermaid.
I know. I know, but I'm just saying. I know they're on a writer's strike right now, but to anyone that's thinking about, coming up with characters, now your time to get into the game since the writers are on strike and start,
Do you think our people, and I'm going to cut you off again. You think our people want to see their own original stories, or you think more people want to see the recasting of incredible, legendary stories like The Little Mermaid, like Sleeping Beauty, like Beauty and the Beast, or Cinderella? Brandy was Cinderella. You don't think our people want to see those stories told in black fashion more than just the original ones?
My humble opinion, let's make our own. I'd rather see my own princess. I want to see a princess cartoon. Make that princess a queen of a whole country over there in Africa and have to come over here to America and let them know what it is. Or let some Americans come over there and let the princesses. I'm just saying.
Do you think we will support it? Because at the end of the day, those movies come out, you watch them on Netflix all the time. You have to, and they ain't even speaking English. They speak how they speak in the countries that they are. You watch those black programming, those Afrocentric programs, and everything. So there's a small market for it over here, but I think it's a wider market outside of here as well. But I don't think, honestly, that we will support those things. We'll think, and this is the mentality, I'm pretty sure, we'll think it's corny. Man, ain't nobody trying to go see that. They making up something totally different. But you know what they say, black people love the white man's ice. It's colder. Ain't that what they've been saying? Oh, his ice is coated. The car, if you get the car from him, it's a better car. If you get the go buy his belt buckle is best. We've been programmed in a certain way, so his stories usually we support his stories. Disney, how much money that made? You think that was only Europeans going to see Little Mermaid?
I mean,
that was us going to see Little Mermaid too. Happy as hell. Happy as hell. Come on, let's go see little Black Mermaid with the dreadlocks.
I guess I'm just at the point where I'm just tired of falling in love with what they give us. I want us to give us, because I mean, good Black point. Panther, even though it came from the comic book era, but
Stan Lee created that.
But
Stan Lee created that. He's a white man.
I understand that, but the movie that I want to go see, regardless if he created it or not, I had a Black director, and I loved it. I mean,
but a white man gave it to you still. So you see what I'm saying? You saying what I'm saying?
That may be so, but that European did not give us Wakanda the way the way that director gave us Wakanda. I'm sorry, he gave us Black Panther, but he didn't give us Wakanda.
Yeah, he did. It's in the comic books like that.
He didn't give it to me on the movie screen.
He didn't give it to you. I give you that.
He didn't give it to me.
It was visualized by my man and everything, and it was beautiful to be able to watch it. And not only that, he hired some of the dopest people to be involved with it, so we was able to see Stan Lee's depiction of the Black Panther. It's his creation,
right?
And it was my man Ryan Coogler, the director, that decided to say, "Hey, this is how I'm gonna make it look. This is how it would look if I seen it." But it still was given to you by a white man. Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Wakanda
guess what?
Wakanda was generated off the tongue of a white man first.
Okay, well, you know
Big
what?
ups to Stan Lee, though.
Big ups, but you know what? I got the Woman King, even though they was upset on how she did it. I got that one from. I'm just saying.
That was a dope one.
I just grasp it and enjoy it better when it comes from us.
I like it,
and that's just what it is. Let's talk about Nicki Minaj and her husband. Nicki Minaj's husband's sexual assault lawsuit hits settlement gridlock. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, has allegedly refused to obey a judge's order to settle his sexual assault lawsuit by Jennifer Hugh. And now his alleged victim is demanding a legal intervention. Court documents obtained by Hip Hop DX revealed that despite the previous demands of Judge James R. Cho for both parties to reach a settlement, Petty is reportedly refused to cooperate. As a result, Hugh, through her attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, has demanded a scheduling order. We are counsel to plaintiff Jennifer Hugh. In the above referenced matter, I write jointly with counsel for defendant Kenneth Petty. Mr. Blackburn wrote in his letter to Judge Cho, "As you know, the court provided the parties with the opportunity to engage in private mediation. The parties participated in private mediation, but unfortunately, we are unable to reach a settlement. We would like to have a scheduling conference with the court to set a scheduling order. In legal terms, a scheduling order is one that a judge issues before a trial is set to take place that sets legally binding deadlines on when certain events must occur. In many cases, including this one, a scheduling order is usually given so both parties can reach certain deadlines with regards to discovery and admission of exhibits. An in-person status conference is scheduled for June the 12th before Judge Cho." So he has to go to court. And both of the attorneys for both sides are required to attend.
Sound like he don't want to go, so he's claiming that he's sick every time it's time to go. So he's claiming he's sick every time it's time to go to set up. To talk about how this money is going to be paid. I don't know how much he owe. I don't know.
That's why they were supposed to do the So when you do mediation outside of court, that's something that they both have attorneys, that the attorneys are both going to agree to that this is what it is before the judge actually gets involved. So he just not obviously he's not participating in the mediation.
He's making up excuses to sick.
Right, not to go. And then I guess, and then when they did go, nothing was. They came up with no agreement.
Is that what it said? I thought it said they never made it, and so the judge went to court and was like,
"It says
born.
The parties participated in private mediation, but unfortunately, we are unable to reach a settlement."
So he don't want to come off that money.
Yeah,
he's trying to hold on. Is it his money though? Is it really his money to give? What did he do? What do Nicki Minaj's husband do? Okay, I mean that's what I'm saying.
That's a good question because I have no clue. What does Nicki Minaj's husband do? I don't know.
Yeah, but he had access to a lot of money though. He has access to a lot of money.
Well, he didn't come into the marriage with that money, so he really ain't got that access like that to that money.
Well, if it's his wife, it is. You know what I'm saying? What's yours is mine, and what's mine is the houses. I'm going to say it again. What's yours is mine, and what mine goes to the house. Listen, we want to tell everybody, don't forget, we get all of this information from the Reporter Newspaper Online.com. And just for you guys to know, we got the Reporter Newspaper. It's really a real newspaper, you guys, in the tangible form. It's been in business over 50 years, y'all. Over 50 years. And we want you guys to know that you can pick it up. It can get sent to your home, or you can just go online and check it out. The Reporter Newspaper Online.com. We're about to get out of here. What we got? One more?
No, that is it for today. And everything that I read is in the entertainment section. And there's also videos at the end down there, so you can watch the videos too.
Well, all right. Take us out of here, baby girl.
Thanks for tuning in with us here and talking about this week's Usual Suspects. Hey, you guys that has been commented, thank you for your comments and your thoughts. Keep giving them to us. I love reading them. Till next time, I'm your girl, Sharpe Johnson, with the God himself, Brother Hiram McKee, and we'll see you next week.